Hi everyone, I thought I would do a chatty video. You're not going to see me in the video, so if you don't like videos where you don't see the person who's chatting, this isn't for you. If you're new here, I'm Melanie and I do a variety of different videos. If you want to see what's type, feel free to scroll through the channel. This video will be unedited as with all the other ones for the last month or so. I'm not editing for the foreseeable future, and I'm only saying that again in case this is the first video of mine that you're coming across. I will edit at one point someday. I just don't have time to do editing at the moment, and there's other reasons why, but the main one is I simply just don't have the time to sit and edit. So if I ramble on, you know, you can click off at any time you want. You don't have to listen to me ramble. I had no plans on filming a chatty video, but I mean, maybe half an hour ago I thought, should I just chat? I mean, I don't know what about. I'm sure I'll think of something on the spot. And then I was like, oh, I don't know, like, I'm sure I could probably do something in that time. And I'm like, but also I want content. There's quite a lot of content on my channel ready to go up. There's videos scheduled for weeks and weeks at this point. There's gaps. I've left gaps, so if I film anything and I want to put it up, I could put it in one of the gaps, or if there's stuff that I've already got up that's not scheduled, I can schedule it in one of the gaps. So I am leaving gaps here and there, but not many gaps. But I have got videos predominantly filling the rest of this month and even into next month. There's some videos that are on here or on my channel that I've not watched, because if I don't write the description the same day I upload it, I tend to forget what I've talked about unless it's like an unboxing, and obviously I know. So there's videos that I've been having to go back and watch. The ones that I've been watching recently, because they're all scheduled now, was the ones where I'm talking about my dog being sick. If you've not watched the videos, there's videos up about that. I don't think any of the titles of those series of how many videos it is, I don't know, give away that she's sick. But it starts with one, and then the next one will be part 2, and then part 3 and part 4, but they've all got different titles. What I've been doing regarding the titles, and I used to do this all the time, I either watch the video and there might be something I say that sticks out and I might put it word for word as the title, or if I don't put something word for word, it'd be something along the lines of something that I might talk about in the video but doesn't necessarily give away what the video's about. And I'm going to sneeze, I think. Hold on. No, I'm not. It went away. So I've been having to watch them back. And then there's 2 videos that are from weeks later that I've just put the date on. Don't have a clue what they're about. The reason, so if I upload anything, if I'm not writing out a description for whatever reason, I will always write a title, and the title will basically be the date, and it might just say chatty video. So that's obviously not going to give me any information. Or it might be the date and it might say treat box unboxing. Then that, I already know what that's going to be. I can write the description weeks later. If I don't write it within a day or 2, I could easily go to it weeks later, which, to be honest, it wouldn't be weeks later because I would pretty much get it up quite quickly. But when it's just the date, even though I know it's a chatty video, I don't know what I've chatted about. I think the ones about the dog, I put the date in and I put dog drama, but that doesn't tell me what I talked about in that video. Obviously I talk about the dog, but one of them, like I was doing my makeup, getting ready, and I was talking about other things as well as the dog. So, you know, it's kind of a multi-video. Kind of. My Ring doorbell might go off because the window cleaner's outside. And I was umming and ahhing over starting the video, and the time that I took umming and ahhing over it, I could have actually done it before the window cleaner came to the house. So he might trigger the Ring doorbell, he might not. Because I clicked on the camera and saw him walk up the path. So because I was on the camera as he walked up the path, it might not trigger the camera, but if he walks back near the door, it will potentially trigger the camera. So the camera may go off. So I could have filmed this already. Do you know what? I knew the window cleaner was due. And it's been really confusing because the window cleaner didn't come for a long time to the street. Like, it was like he missed maybe 2 months. Didn't tell anyone why. No one knew why. And there were people like, my windows need cleaning. Why is the window cleaner not come? And ours were getting dirty. And he never, like, told anyone that he was taking time off. He just took time off. And then he's come back, but it's out of sync to when he used to do the windows. I think it's like 2 weeks later than he would normally do them. So a lot of the time I forget that he's going to be doing them because he always did them at a certain time. And now because he took time off, it's different timings. Like, it's the same day, but it's not the same week that it should be. So I knew he was due, and he normally gets on the street by a certain time, and you always know when the window cleaner's here because as soon as they come, they have very loud conversations, and the conversations are so loud, it literally sounds like they're shouting at each other. That's how loud it is. And they'll do that for like 5 to 10 minutes and then they'll get on with the window cleaning. Today they didn't shout at each other for as long as normal. But because they hadn't turned up and they were like, I don't know, maybe half an hour later than normal, maybe longer actually. Oh, let's say half an hour. I hadn't unlocked the gate and it was raining. So I'm here in pyjamas, slippers and a dressing gown. But it's a dressing gown without a hood on and it's raining. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't really want to take my dressing gown off to put a coat on. But if I have to, I will. So I went and got my coat that I opened recently. Well, recently for me, but by the time you see the video, I mean that video's scheduled. When is it scheduled for? See, we're right at the end of the month because of stuff that I've got to get up before that. And I've set things up all wrong and I'm not going back and changing dates because it took me ages to like do all these videos. It's set for the 25th of November. So, and today's something like the 6th. But, you know, it's scheduled, so whatever. He's literally cleaning the front door. I never knew he cleaned the front door, but that would explain why. Because we've got this thing on the door for delivery drivers, why that gets wrecked every time the window cleaners come and I have to redo it. Because he's literally washing the bloody window. Do you know what? I should stick it to the door. I'm going to stick it to the door next time. Because he literally washes the bloody window and I didn't realise. I wondered why the windows were always clean on the door. Anyway, that coat that I got basically fit over my dressing gown and still had room. The coat's too big. I've worn it quite a few times now. I mean, I don't know, maybe 5 times. And it's too big. I remember when I opened it on video, I literally was like, oh, I could probably fit a few jumpers underneath, because, like, it surprised me because I got the coat and I got the jacket fits me, like, it literally fits me. I could probably fit 2 jumpers under it, but, like, it would be close fitting. I mean, but I still could fit 2 jumpers under it if I wanted to. You're going to hear the bloody window cleaner talking now. I've gone dizzy now I stood up. I definitely need to take that sign off that door, or off the window, off the glass, whatever you want to call it. I'm walking upstairs because I need to go to the toilet, but I'm not going to go to the toilet whilst I'm filming. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I should have sized down in the coat. But when the jacket fits me perfectly and the coat's too big, I didn't expect it because it's by the same brand. And the jacket's actually thicker. Oh, I shouldn't really get on bed because I could easily go to sleep, I'm tired. But because they're by the same brand, it surprised me that there's such a big difference in sizing. Oh, I'm so tired. I should not lounge on my bed. I mean, because I've only got that phone with me, I probably won't let myself fall asleep. But if I had my other phone with me as well, I'd be tempted. No, because if I fell asleep, I'd have to set an alarm for an hour maximum. Well, really, I don't have time to sleep for an hour. And I'll probably wake up more tired, so I'm not going to do it. It's actually cooler up here because the window's slightly open in the bathroom. But back to the coat. It fit over the dressing gown. I zipped it up, even though I didn't need to. Went and unlocked the gate, came in and took it off. But it just goes to show, because obviously I've got my dressing gown tied up with the tie and it makes it bulkier at the front. It just goes to show that coat is quite big. Now, it's not humongous on me, but I reckon that the size down I could still fit a couple of jumpers underneath and there'd still be a little bit of room. But it is what it is. I put it on. Do you know what? I wore it. Do you know what? I'm going to do a part 2 to make this into 2 videos. So if you want to hear the rest of this boring story, then feel free to check back in a few days, because it'll either, do you know what? I'll either put it up the same day later on,